Hi, this is Susan. Today we are going to complete a project using this wonderful little travel mug. I found this travel mug at my local scrapbook store, better known as Hobby Lobby, which really is my local craft store. I love how it comes apart and you can create your own center section. So I found this gorgeous paper in my stash of leftovers. I cut it in the shape of the inside piece, and then I took regular white paper and attached just to make this a little sturdier, because this wasn't cardstock, this was just really pretty paper. And to go with it, I selected a palette of colors that matched, and then because I was thinking travel, I cut out the little Hello Kitty car scene. Usually, I recommend that you leave all of your pieces on the mat when you are doing one of the Hello Kitty scenes, because there are so many little tiny pieces. But because we're on this video, I'm going to have to remove the pieces and put it together that way. All of Kitty's little pieces have been removed from the cutting mat. Now I'm going to use my K & Company Wacky Tack and start applying the puzzle pieces to the car. I thought this little travel car was just great if I'm making a travel mug, because the mug will only be with me when I am on the go. And I will be on the go quite a bit with Kitty. Alright, the thing with Kitty is when you're putting the pieces on, you have to remember that the frame will go around the edge. So you not only have to hit the pieces pretty much where they go, you've also got to leave room for the frame in between. The frame is just one of the features that make these kitty cuts so darn cute though. Let's go ahead and give her a face so you can see where we're going here. Oops, sorry about that. Alright, well, this is what I'm talking about hitting the right spot. Because if I hit the wrong spot, it's not going to work out so well. I'm going to have to remove some of the pieces. Now for her eyes and nose, because you cut a base color, and then you cut her in white, and the eyes and nose are white, you also cut in black for the shadow. I always save the eyes and nose from the shadow or from the black cut and fill in. That way I don't have to cut her face again in a different color. I just use what I've already made, and those fill right in there. And now Kitty has some bow pieces, and these are really difficult to guess where they go, because again, there's a frame section that will go right there. And I always manage to get the bow pieces off just a little bit. But as I discussed in my last video, this Wacky Tacky starts off being repositionable, and then as it sits becomes permanent. So it's wonderful for the Hello Kitty assembly. I can make minor adjustments and then they'll stay put later. The other thing that you may want to consider using for Hello Kitty, which I will admit I have used before, is some form of liquid glue with a microtip dispenser. Those work very well for holding all the little kitty pieces together. Okay, this bow just went flying, and I was just getting ready to say, this bow is not cooperating. I think it just made my point for me. Okay, and somewhere over here, Kitty has an arm. And there's a steering wheel, I know. I know Hello Kitty seems like a little girl thing, but even when my own daughter, who is now 22, was a little girl, I think I liked Hello Kitty better than she did. I recently was cleaning out our china cabinet, and I found Hello Kitty tissues from when my daughter was little, and was kind of amused, and I am not at all ashamed to say They are currently in my purse. How wrong is that? Okay, I'm just curious. Yes, they will. Yay. Okay, I'm going to add these two red circles to the middle where the tires go. They're going to be my little red hubcaps. But because I already have some pieces in there, and my glue is now not coming out, of course, because I already have the black pieces, the little shadow or edge cuts, that just does not want to cooperate. So I'm going to have to use the liquid glue. Now the fear I have with the liquid glue is you sometimes get just a little bit of residue, which will be shiny later. And I don't want to see that shiny residue. I just want to see the cardstock. Okay, I'm back. I placed the inside frames in place. These are kind of like the coloring book lines, as it were. Okay, now let's find my background paper here. And I'm thinking we'll put Kitty right there, right in the middle. And then I'll roll it up and put it down the inside of my mug. Okay, the kitty car is all secured to the background. And I thought, while I was away, that maybe we should trim out the top and bottom of the cup. So I found this nice kind of old-fashioned looking lace, which I think will look nice at the top. And then I went through my ribbon and I found some roadway. In other words, I'm going to put some ribbon on here that will be the road for Kitty to be driving on. I'm going to start by getting old Mr. Big Boy here and using my ATG gun to apply adhesive down the middle of the back of the ribbon. And then I'm going to start with this section near the wheels, kind of slip it right underneath there. Now let's see if I can curve this enough around. It is going to curve. I didn't think it'd be that easy. I thought it'd give me a hard time. Alright, Kitty, your road's going to be great. Now, I'm going to do the same thing with this. Now I'm going to give Kitty one more real serious push, making sure all of her pieces stay down. And then we're going to insert into the mug and see how this looks. And you know, I may need to pull it back out and do some touching up, I'm not sure. But we'll see, kind of together as I get it down in here. Bearing in mind, this is the first run of it going down the inside. And it's not liking it. It's tight somewhere or the other. Could be my lace. Oh, my lace has flipped up in a couple of spots. And for some reason it's not going all the way down. I think maybe I don't have it wrapped as tightly as I should. Or my angle's off because, oh, that was it. It wasn't wrapped as tightly as it could have been, should have been, ought to be. Okay, now, as you can see, we have the lace edge, we have the road at the bottom, and we have cute, cute Kitty. The thing I see is a little bit of separation right here on the inside frame and Kitty, and a little bit on the bumpers of the car. And even though I have this in really nicely, I'm going to take it back out and add a little more adhesive. I raided a little jar of flowers, and I'm wondering what Kitty would look like with flowers up here where her bow's supposed to be. And there's Kitty. Oh, so we're going to wrap a little further than we need to. We learned that last time we inserted. And let's just insert this right down in here. Okay. There we go. And then the center goes in here and it twists on. And I have a new travel mug for work tomorrow. But for right now, I'm really happy with my Hello Kitty travel mug. Thanks for being with me today, and I will see you next time.